there, and a very warm welcome to this week's exciting film on all things French. Well, I've been really delighted this week to receive lots of lovely, very warm emails from my readers asking many questions and with suggestions for topics. It's really great to hear from you. We do try here at the Overseas Guides Company to provide you with all the information that you want and that you need. So do keep them coming. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about here, just let me know. Well, one of the questions I'm often asked is about language and how best to go about learning French. I do think it's really important because communication is really key to any relationship and anything in life really. You need to integrate, you need to communicate, and even though you might not become fluent, it's very important to at least have a basic understanding. So try to learn at least a little bit of French before you head off down to France. It can be a great joy to learn a new language at any age. Many English people, of course, have a smattering of language from school days, and I know it can be quite daunting as well. But do take heart because you can do it. Firstly, it's extremely stimulating and rewarding to learn a new language. And secondly, as I say, you'll learn to communicate and you'll be respected for it. When I bought my first house here in France, I might have mentioned before, I met a lovely couple in their 80s who'd gone to evening classes before they decided to retire to France. And they were successful in learning, colloquial, simple French. So it can be done at any age, even though it's much easier when you're young, of course. But don't forget, you learnt your first language through listening. So that's the best way. Now, how best to go about it? Well, the thing is, you can get lots and lots of CDs and books out now. Listening's a really good way, listening and repeating, and say, just like you learnt your own language. I actually quite like the Michel Thomas system of learning a language. I'm learning German with his system. It's a system of CD that you listen to phrases. He has two pupils on the CD that you listen to. One's actually usually very good and one's not so good, and you repeat and learn. You don't really you're not trying to pass an exam or anything like that. It's simply so that you can communicate in everyday life. It can be done, and my advice to you is to go ahead and immerse yourself in it when you first get here, but already armed, hopefully, with your smattering of French. Once you're in France, it's a really good idea to listen to the radio whenever you can, in the car, at home, and also have French TV. The news is a good thing to listen to because they speak relatively slowly on that. French films too, of course. But don't forget also that French people love to hear their language spoken with an English accent as much as we like to hear English spoken with a French accent. It's actually very attractive. And you'll find that most people are extremely friendly. Some people speak English too, with lots of people here who we know who are French who have a smattering of English too. But communication, I can't stress enough, is extremely important because when you go to a new country, you're going to want to integrate and have a good life here. You don't want to be isolated at all. Mr. Fixit's French is coming along extremely well. He doesn't understand everything, but he's made huge progress simply, as I say, from listening out and speaking whenever he can. So you can do it. Just make sure that before you come here, you know a little bit so you can got something to start off with. Well, it's beautiful sunny weather here in the Languedoc-Roussillon here. It really has been lovely. I gather it's not so great at home. What do you know? If you're planning a trip down here, let us know. We can help you with places to stay, and also if you want to rent somewhere or any resources at all. We're always welcome. You're always welcome to email us or call us. That's it from me for this week. I hope this finds you well and happy. Looking forward to the Jubilee over there in England, and I will speak to you again very, very soon. Bye bye.